Hello everyone, so today's video is this really deep purple smoky eye. I really love it and I hope you guys like it too. So if you want to see how I got it, just go ahead and keep on watching. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is take this MAC eyeshadow in the shade Nocturnal. I think that's how you say it. And we're going to place that with a fluffy brush into our crease and working that color kind of up a little bit. This is honestly going to be the main focus of our look, this color. So, yeah. And it's also going to work as a transition color when our darker colors come in. And I'm just going to keep on building up the color till I get the intensity that I want. So just kind of keep on blending and blending and blending. Alright, so now I'm going to go with the Basics palette by Urban Decay, and I'm using the kind of shimmery color, frosty color in the palette, and this is in Venus. And I'm placing that in the inner corner and on the third half of my eyelid. My inner third half. There you go. My inner what? Okay, I don't know. And then I'm going to go ahead and take WOS, also on the same palette, and I'm just placing that on top just because we do want the brightness of Venus, but we don't want so much shimmer. And now I'm just going to go ahead with that same brush with the Nocturnal color and just kind of go over it a little bit just so we don't lose any of that color. So the next shade is going to be Shadowy Lady by MAC, and I have a love and hate relationship with this eyeshadow. I love the color. I totally love the whole idea. But sometimes it doesn't give me the payoff that I want. But I still love it. It's one of my favorite shadows. I just don't know if I got like a funky one. But anyways, I'm just placing that on the outer corner and bringing it in. And we are going pretty close to the bridge of our nose. Well, not the bridge of our nose, but where our eye and bridge of our nose meets. So we're like dragging that color really kind of deep in there, in that crease. Of course, if you feel uncomfortable with that, you don't have to do it. But I was feeling kind of adventurous. So I'm just going to go ahead and keep building up that color. I always say that for makeup looks and especially eye looks, it's better to build up the color than to add a ton and then having to take off some color. Because then it just starts looking muddy and messy. Okay, now I'm going back to that Urban Decay Basics color and I'm grabbing the black color in the palette and it's in the shade Crave. And I'm placing it basically where I put Shadowy Lady, but I'm kind of going to do a very harsh kind of, a harsh line kind of emphasizing that outer corner. So yeah, there you go. And I'm also bringing it really in as well. And don't worry, we're going to blend all that out in a minute. Alright, so just start on blending, making sure that we don't have really extreme harsh lines. You don't want to overblend either because you do want to be that separation between Nocturnal and our darker colors, but you don't want there to be any really harsh lines. So kind of find something in the middle that works. And like always, just keep on adding more till you get the intensity that you want. Okay, so now I'm going back to that first color in Nocturnal and just making sure that we don't lose that shade because that is our main color of this look. So we always want to make sure that we don't lose it with all the darker shades. So just kind of going over, adding a little bit more. And now I'm just taking a clean brush with no extra product and just kind of blending out, like I said a million times before. Just make sure to not overblend. Okay, so now we're going back with Shadowy Lady and putting it on top of where we put Crepe. And the only reason that we're doing this is just not to have like a dark black color. We want that purple to show, so Shadowy Lady is perfect for that. And again, intensifying that inner part. Now I'm going to take this nude Physicians Formula highlight and bronzer. I don't really know what it is. And I'm taking the lightest part and just dabbing that in our inner corner and on the inner corner and third half of our lid. Yeah, there you go. That makes sense. And then I'm just grabbing that brush, E25, I believe, the one that we had Shadowy Lady, and just making sure that everything blends with that highlight. Alright, so then there I decided that I wanted a deeper outer corner, and I'm basically just adding more of Crepe. And then blending it out. And then again, just touching up Nocturnal. Okay, so then I just took the shade Venus and just placed that as our highlight. And if you want to do something a little bit more matte or natural, go ahead and do it. Rock whatever you want. I just thought, I don't know, I like the harsh highlight. And then I'm taking that brush again with no extra product or blending brush and just making sure that everything kind of blends. Nocturnal blends with our highlight. Because nobody wants harsh lines. Okay, so now I'm taking my Maybelline Masterpiece eyeliner pen by Eye Studio, I think it's called. Master Precise, there you go. I really like it. It's really easy to work with. And I'm basically just lining my upper lash line. And then I'm taking a little bit of 24/7 eyeliner in Zero and just placing that right on top. Because I really like the darkness of that liquid liner, but I don't want something so precise. And then I'm just going with the eyeliner brush and blending that out. Well, not blending, smudging. I can't speak today. I'm so tired. Okay, so now I'm taking this Maybelline Tattoo in the color Pomegranate, and I'm just placing that on the lower lash line, kind of smudging that out. And I have this color for so long, and I love it. It never gets old. Alright, and now we're just going to take another Urban Decay 24/7 eyeliner, and this is in a purple shade. I'm not sure what it's called, but it's just purple. Now I just added mascara. You guys know that I like to load up so many different mascaras. So I just did that to my upper and lower lash lines. Now I should go ahead and take, what's it called? Select Cover Up by MAC, and I'm just basically placing it underneath my eyes for concealing and highlighting. And also bridge of my nose, forehead, cupid's bow, chin, all the places where you want to highlight. And there we just kind of cleaning up that edge. We don't want it super crazy precise, but we don't want it like all gross looking. And you can always do that with a makeup wipe as well, but I didn't do that. And I have issues with blending. I blend for hours. It's ridiculous. So now I'm taking my Dream Matte powder, and I'm just using that to set my under eyes. And I like it. It's great. I've always liked this powder. And now when I use it underneath my eyes, it's like amazing. So basically I'm placing it everywhere where I put concealer. Okay, so now I'm taking this MAC bronzer in the color Golden. It's kind of a right in the middle bronzer. It's not too deep, not too bronzy. It's kind of right in the middle, and I like that for winter. I don't like anything too harsh or anything. So I'm just placing this where I would normally contour, just to give my face a little bit more of a dimension and kind of give it a little bit of warmth. But not way too much, because it's not like we've been tanning, because it's winter. And then don't forget around your forehead, sides of your nose, and yeah, that's about it. Oh, and jawline. I don't know if I did that on this clip though. Oh, I did. I'm smart. Okay, so now we're taking this MAC Mineralized Blush in the shade Gentle. Very pretty. I like it a lot. And I'm just placing this kind of on top of that bronzer. I'm not really focusing it on the apples of my cheeks, just because we do have a lot going on our eyes already. So we don't want to overdo it. So taking that same Physicians Formula nude box thing, I'm going to use the lighter shades and use it as highlight. And I love this. It's beautiful. One of the best highlighters from the drugstore that I own. By far. And like always, don't forget the bridge of your nose, forehead, cupid's bow, and a little bit on the chin. Basically anywhere where the light would hit you. And now we're going to take a big fluffy brush and just blend all that in. Make sure there's no harsh lines, because no one wants that. It's just ugly. But excuse my hair. I was having a bad hair day. Anyway, so now I'm going to go ahead and use a lip liner. I think this is in the color Prune, I want to say. And I'm just lip lining, obviously. I'm lining my lips with it. This pencil is by NYX. And I'm also filling out the sides of my lips. Kind of in an ombre style, but we're not doing an ombre today. So I just keep filling my lips with this color, leaving the middle bare. And then we're going to go with our NYX lipstick. And this is in the color Talia. And I used to be so obsessed with this shade. I would have like backup upon backups upon backups. It was ridiculous when I was in high school. It was like the bomb.com. Anyways, now I'm just kind of blending it out a little bit. And then going back with that lip liner and just getting that shade that we want. I really wanted like a rosy, mauve shade. So that's the beauty of lip liners. That you can just create your own color that you want. It's amazing. It's like magic. And then I was just cleaning up. You can always use concealer to clean up, but I didn't think that was necessary. And then I'm just going back because apparently I haven't had enough lip liner. Alright, so you made it through that long video. This is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and go ahead and subscribe if you want. Comment down below, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.